Hopefully it's going to be the 101 in the Hollywood. Okay, well, Kalina's at the car show, so look, there's a little airplane. Look, Mommy, there's an airplane high up in the sky. Na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Good morning, Carla. Now it's official. It's Thursday. 101 Hollywood. The usual. Freddie wants us to go see that fatal crash scene that I have no information, so, but we'll get information if you need it, but I think we've got it covered on the ground, right? Of course. Oh no. So the in person? Was the, I wonder if the pursuit was, if there was a ship over it when it was happening. Oh no, there was, no, it wasn't there. Tina Patel is there. are we going to play this game? 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4 into Wilson. Should be pretty solid. Copy all. Maybe it'll work. Hopefully it'll work. But you know what? We are definitely bracing for the storm, and it is cold. I don't know if I need to tell anybody that. If you're been outside, you'll know it. This is what it looks like right now on the 101 freeway, and this is going to be in the Hollywood area. The ride looks pretty good right now, like you said. The rain not here yet, but I can tell you probably folks are knowing about it, and they're getting their stuff done. It does look a little busy northbound. That's going to be the headlights from the 110 through the Hollywood area. A little slow and go, and of course southbound, you're hitting the brakes right about Vermont. It's okay right now, but I have a feeling as the morning progresses, it's going to get more and more busy. So get out there, get to do what you need to do. Either that, or basically stay at home and brace for the rain. Good morning, everybody, and sending it back to y'all in the studio. Alhambra, next stop. Let's go look at the crash. Crash! They said 601. You guys said 601. You said 601. Well, they already took us. I had their off-air up, but it was the delay. So as soon as I zoomed in, they were already off of us. Mario says it's Southgate and Valley. I'm just playing. Well, I can imagine what that sounds like on the scanner. Oh my God, that's loud. So was it the person they were chasing that got hit, or I'm still... How can there be a gray area? Oh, it's over here. That's the reason why I can't see it. Yeah, definitely. Let's make an orbit. I see the police vehicle. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So they hit this car at this intersection and the PD vehicle wound up way over there. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, there's the car they hit. All right, just park here for a second. All right, so that's the impact point right there, clearly. Clearly, Stu knows everything. Yeah, that's where the impact happened, and that's where the civilian vehicle ended up, and the PD vehicle ended up like half a block away. Yeah. I wonder if. Yeah, that's it. That's all I see. Yeah, there. I think that's the body right there. Right. Wonder how. I mean, I don't ever want to find out, but how do you get ejected if you're wearing a seatbelt? That's pretty brutal. Oh, somebody took out a light standard too. Skybox TOC, I believe that you should have a picture once again. I wonder when they lost it. Now I gotta reshoot all this stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is gonna be, now I gotta reshoot all of this. Oh, and in the meantime, I lost the IFB. Can you please help me find it? Let me do the whole thing again. So the impact was, yeah, definitely. Because there's no skid marks. That's the impact point. That's the police car skid. And then it goes right, that's the light standard, and then that's where it wound up. Skybox TOC, I have new IFB, new IFB. Yeah, that's the side damage is definitely from the light standard. Thank you. I got the IB. Thank you. Copy. And let's go. Let's do a civilian vehicle. Yeah. Or cars in the parking lot, or anybody just standing there. Yeah, I think we're done. I mean, if you want to get some PD from the other side, let's do that. But yeah, we also got to think about the next hit. What's up, Freddie? I thought. Oh. Okay. LA County. Yeah. That means they're going to be doing a procession. Well, it's just going to be from county to the morgue. Hey, we're doing traffic. 60 freeway. Where was the 60 freeway? Did they move it? 60 freeway Alhambra. 10 freeway. I'm having a morning. 10 freeway Alhambra. 10 freeway Alhambra. Had crazy dreams last night, like really bizarre stuff. No, I don't want to talk about it. It was just creepy. I don't know what's going on with me lately. Oh, nice. Hey, Hey, Maria, good morning. Yeah, you know, I was just thinking about that because we were off on doing another little story, keeping off of traffic. But I'm thinking to myself, all these folks that are making their way to work are probably going to have to fight that rain going home later on tonight. So what you were saying earlier, maybe folks should be saying, okay, it's not raining right now, but maybe I should try to work from home because it might be a bit of a trouble getting home. Taking a look at that 10 freeway, that's going to be through the Alhambra area. San Gabriel, look at that. This is usually a spot, even on the westbound side, where it's not that busy. And this morning, we're seeing a lot of traffic. No accidents on that 10 freeway, just really high volume. That's all in the westbound lanes. That's coming away from the 605 out towards Alhambra and downtown. So keep that one in mind. That's a little unusual slowing. If you're headed the other direction, eastbound, looking fine. Look at that. Wide open and moving well. And as I understand it, even as you pass the 605, making your way out into the Covinas eastbound, looking like a good drive. Sending it back to you all in the studio. All right, let's go take a look at what's going on at County Generous. Please. Which isn't that far. At least everything is kind of close by. I think they're just messing with her. Just kept telling her to keep counting. Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, 10. Everybody's speaking in tongues. Yes, not fluently. I understand it. Yeah, and the joke is the more inebriated I get, the better I speak. And I think really it is it's like you're conscious of speaking it, so you get all twisted. And if you're just relaxed, you can, because I grew up listening to it. I mean. Half and half. Oh yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's like a proper German. It'd be like saying like a southern and Californian. It's. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's not very romantic. Usually they come out of here. Freddie, are you sure? Oh. There's definitely, I guess. I mean, they're not lining up like usually from what we've seen in the past. Yeah, they usually come out of here and they're like all around here, but right now they're just all by the emergency room. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but oh, come on. I don't want to watch this. I got to turn this down. There's some officers. Yeah, they are. Well, they all. How do you think they got here? Come on, Freddie. No, no. There's probably they're all behind the tree right there. I hear you. If we see them start lining up on the street, I think that means they're gonna move. They're gonna be on the move, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. They're probably got to get the family here. Well, that I think he did. I think that's what's going on. Look at that hippie. Who's the hippie? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Years. Right. Because they don't want to. This is, hang on. Let me mute my mic for this one. The internet doesn't need to hear this stuff. I can, now I got to keep. We'll do the 5, do the 5, do the 5. Right. Right. And Fox, before that, Fox and NBC used to share. But I think Fox had the helicopter at night on that share. $600 points. It would, yeah, definitely. They would. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean, that's the way it used to be because it was KCAL, CBS, and KTLA. And, you know, in KTLA, like, they had their own offices. They actually were in a different they were in a different building at Whiteman. I mean, we all ate. There was common areas. We all, you know. Hey, Carla, it's going to be the 5 freeway, Lincoln Heights. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. Taking a look at that 5 drive, and we're in Lincoln. I almost said it again. We're in Lincoln Heights. Always want to say Lincoln Park. Lincoln Park's the band, Stu. Lincoln Heights is the city. Take a look at that. It is moving along pretty well. That 5 drive looking pretty good. This portion, we're going to look north of the East LA interchange, making our way over to the 110. You can see it right there. A little bit of slowing as you're making your way over to the 110, but then it does open up once again as you're making your way through that backside out towards Los Feliz and beyond. It looks like a pretty good drive on the 5 from the 134 all the way down to the East LA interchange. Sending it back to you all in the studio. Woo, sunrise. Well, that could be, the station politics. I don't think it has anything to do with ACA. Yeah. Let's, let's pick up the 60. Let's go a little south. Let's just kind of break free from here. I'm sure if this happens, I mean, we're not going to get too far from it, and I don't think it's going to happen anytime super fast. Ooh, look at that. That's kind of cool. Let me get a little picture there. Little backlit. I don't know if that's Marcel or not. You can see the heat. Let me see who that is. Oh, it's 4. was going to say, we showed you. We did it. Woo, look at that. It is epic this morning. What? No way, eh? I was going to say, you wanted some Mickey D's. Ba-da-da-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum. Here comes the rain again. All right, let's park here. Let me see what I can do to make a little make everybody happy. 60 Monterey Park. Soft hail. Snow pellets. Makes me think of rabbit pellets. Greetings, my good friend. Greetings and salutations. Did you have to let it linger? Oh! Ah. Oh, Maria. All right. Better wetter. Hey, good morning, Maria, and you're welcome. You're always welcome. Yes, it's an epic sunrise. That's what the pilot, Chris, said this morning, was when we were looking at that. It is definitely epic. You know, this traffic, epic as well, and brought to us by our good friends at Morgan & Morgan. Taking a look at that 60, and that's going to be through the Montebello, Monterey Park area. Those headlights, again, just unusually busy this morning. That's going to be westbound. That's from the 605 over to the East LA interchange on the 60 this time. Same kind of deal. A lot of heavy westbound traffic. Everybody making their way into the downtown area. Give yourself a little extra time. If eastbound's your ride, you got it made. It is wide open and moving super well. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots, shall we? Littered with killing machines. Who wants the what? Who wants it? Oh, those guys. For them, the world. Are they already taking us? Oh, look at that. You're welcome. I believe we are clear. And they were full of compliments. I was moving the camera around. Are they over the crash? Is everybody over the crash site, or are they over the hospital? Okay. No, well, yeah. Wonder where they're going. Yeah, but we're losing the yeller. The beauty is going away. Greetings and salutations, Marcel. Oh, I don't know. Somewhere on the 5. Probably 5 Norwalk, 5 Santa Fe Springs. Copy all. Nancy says it's going to be raining by 11 a.m. Open, open, open. Charles, I am an old man. I creak and moan. The LBC. Justin saying it's going to not that Justin. 661 Justin. Saying that it's going to be raining in the AV. By 3, sorry. I'm kind of jumping between because they're doing weather on CBS. I just want to make sure they get their 5 freeway stuff. Here comes the rain again. Hour by hour. Let's slow the roll. I don't want to get too much farther south right now. .605 and Telegraph. I want to see where, supposedly there's a crash right there. You see it? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Thank you, Kalina. I don't think she can hear me, but thank you, Kalina. Oh, man, is that a Supra? Not a Supra. 605, Carla. Carla, hi, how are you? 605 in Whittier. 605 in Whittier. I am well. Crazy busy morning. Too much going on. Oh my golly. What else we got in that crash? Another Toyota? That guy really got boogered up. Can't get the Skyline in the United States, though. 605. This is 605 at Telegraph. Thank you, Kalina. Thank you, Nancy. Any of those jams, you got to thank Jeremy. I have no contact with that. I'm sure it would be much different vibe, music-wise. Yep. Yeah, a little bit of an accident out here, Maria, and good morning, everybody. Yeah, a little news angel whispered in my ear. We got a problem on the southbound 605 around Telegraph, and we do. Let's take a quick look. Oh, it's a new Supra involved. Ow, that's going to be painful. Well, at least it wasn't one of the classic older ones. But it's all off to the right side, and that is a plus. Southbound is the area where we're looking at right there, and you can see that backup. And this is the spot where you usually get into that slowing right before the 105 and the 5. But this morning, I guess that little bit of extra, creating a lot of bit of backup. You're basically on the brakes from the 60 freeway, super slow and go as you're making your way southbound on that 605 through the Whittier area. If this is your drive this morning, definitely give yourself extra time, even though they have it all off to the right. Should be clearing here shortly. Sending it back to you all in the studio. I don't know. You want to... Let's go take a peek at what's going on at the hospital. I mean, I know we're kind of going to just be like bouncing back and forth, but I just don't want to not be there when it's going on because it's going to happen real quick. Yeah, but it's... Oh, I didn't even know that. They sell them here now? Oh. Are they left-hand drive? Oh, I didn't even know. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. Carla, you have a fantastic day as well, and we will wrap up tomorrow. The week will be done. Big day tomorrow. Bill, we're going to probably be on the 5. We'll stop somewhere near Commerce. We need to stay near the hospital in case there's a big announcement. 5 Commerce. Yeah, let's just park here for a minute. It'll come up quick. Yeah. Those cars, you know what? It's a complete flop, but that car is going to be, give it, I'm thinking 10, 15 years, and they're going to be coveted. Yeah. What do you mean I don't have any internet? Oh, man. Why are you such a big piece of poo? Surprising. I'm so surprised. This is Chris, I just Googled it because I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm all about trivia. Nissan Skylines were not officially sold in the U.S. by Nissan, but are available through special imports. The models are 25 years or older, are legal to own in California. Yeah, there are no, it doesn't show anything new. It's the GTR. You're talking about the GTR. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Maria. I am eagerly awaiting the time for when the storm is supposed to come. On the internet, people are throwing the 11 a.m. number around, but then some other folks are saying 3 p.m. I'm going to wait for the official Maria report on the next weather. Let's take a look at that drive, though. This is going to be the 5 drive through Commerce. It's busy out here this morning. That's all I really got to say. It is going to be very slow and go. That's going to be southbound 5. Those are going to be the headlights coming away from the 710 down to the 605. Very slow and go. No crashes again, but just a lot of people on the roadway. Northbound looking a little better here, but I'm telling you, when you're getting away from the 605, you're doing a lot of slow before you get to this little bit of go by the 710. Just give yourself extra time this morning and just realize it's probably going to be raining on that ride home. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Let's go take a quick peek at the hospital. Why, thank you, Mario. Yeah, I mean, it's not a pushback or anything, but I'm just saying it's the GTR. I mean, I think they tag on the Skyline on there, but it's basically the GTR. Well, I'm just saying that the actual Skyline, as I understand it, was never sold in the United States. I mean, there's a classic one like the right, right. Because the one that's in the U.S., like 2009, it's the GTR. You know, I mean, maybe they tagged on GTR Skyline. You know, just you know, yeah, it's not it's not exactly the same car. I mean, it's a supercar, yeah, but it's the GTR. But some of the vintage Skylines, they are sexy AF. I mean, maybe not the 1965 one, but I'm saying it's like the 73 kind of looks like a Celica. Yeah, the 1990s look like gosh, what was that one? The one that I like, the 240. Looks like the 240 of the year of that age. Yeah, because see, it goes from Skyline 1999, and then you go 2007, and now it's just GTR. And then you got the GTR Bolt in 2012, and then you got a GTR Special Edition 2021, and then they also had the GTR. What is that? Mismo? Yeah. Well, I understand what you're saying, but the GTR, it's the American version of a Skyline. Uh-oh. Oh, no, they're still there. They're all still there. We're just kind of, we don't, we don't, we know the, I'm trying to word this very PC because we're up on the internet as well. We know the officer's in bad condition, and if it does go fatal, they're going to do the procession. So that's what we're keeping an eye on. But I don't see that mass amount of officers yet. So hopefully he will be okay. Let's see. We got a few minutes. Okay. My little voice is saying we need to do this. Let me find the address. We'll stay busy and we'll stay close by. Oh, where is it? There it is. 1986 East Foothill. There you go. Let's go to that address, please. We can go direct, I think, and even if we are in the next one, we'll just do something on the 110 on the way. Pardon me? Toggle the AB. Yeah. That's odd. That's creepy. All right, hang on. No, keep it there, though. Keep it there. Destination 2. Source. It says nose cam. So let me try destination 3. Destination 3. Okay, I'm making it work. What destination 3? Source. How about now? There you go. Okay, so your little one, the B is 3. Look at that. Look at that. Destination 1, source 1. There we go. Yeah. It's just like a little backup. Whenever I kind of run out of things to look at, I always default to architecture. It's a cat clinic built in 1955 as a cat clinic, and is still a cat clinic today, owned by the same family that was the original veterinarian's doctor. But it's a very Just shows you how out of it I am because I cannot think of the architectural style. But it was, it's always been, it was designed as and it's always been. And if you go inside, I actually, I might someday drive by there just to take pictures. Apparently they have a beautiful terrazzo floor inside there that's designed like with cats looking through fish bowls and all kinds of crazy stuff in there. I kind of was staying away from this one because I don't want people to think I'm like the crazy cat person, which I kind of am. Yeah, I kind of am. Don't be under the trees. It's over by the split. There's no doubt about that. I know it's got, maybe it's those palm trees right there, because I know it's got the palm trees out front. Hopefully it's not under the trees. Oh, there it is. It's the one kind of like, so you got the Honda dealer and like kind of across the street. I am rolling. I'm just going to have to find it. I only have one card today. If they toss to us, I'm going to go to the to the 210 super quickly. Doesn't look as sexy from the sky. From the ground, it looks really, it's got that very, 50s modern. Yeah, the roof kind of takes away from it. I wonder if that's the residence. Like it's like was like the residence and clinic. Now I got to read more about it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not that impressed. I might say I don't have anything. I'll see what Christian's got going on. Not impressive at all. Let's not bail quite yet, because if Maria tosses us, I got to go to the 210. Yeah. Bill usually would be like, hey, Stu, where you at? He hasn't done that, so I'm thinking we're good. Yeah, back to you two. All right, let's get out of here. Tomorrow I got a good one. Who does? Ugh. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Go. We can look at yours, but go off to the left. Let me do that. I don't think I've ever done the arbitrarium or whatever the heck this thing is. Botanical Gardens. I don't think I've ever done this one. Of course. There you go. Just be careful. Yeah, I was going to say, you know that. I'd be like, thank you, but old school, let's just meet in person and then take it from there. Okay. That's cool. And then they handle it. Right. If it's cash, that's something entirely different. That would, I mean, I'll buy one of the $100 bills off of you for $100. All right, I think I got enough of the botanical garden. Let's go look at the, what is a mausoleum? Is that mausoleum? Maybe I just don't know how to spell the word mausoleum. What's this other one? Portrait gallery. They're all kind of fancy down there. That's all I gotta say. The Huntington Library. San Marino. That's the place to be. Look at this. What's this? Oh, that's the gardens, the Chinese gardens. Man. The tea house. Sorry. The tea house and Chinese garden. Is this the one? No. I couldn't afford the taxes. I couldn't afford the pool upkeep. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Oh, I'm gonna go when we come back around. I want to get some. I want to get a still of this. That's got to get into the photo dump. That's all stained glass. I wonder if Tiffany did that for him back in the day. Look, they left the door open. I think they probably rent that out for stuff because it looks like it was like a party setup in there. I know there's probably people in Texas that are like, that's just your regular old, it's just your regular old house. You got these all over. Yeah. In Texas, it'd be $800,000. All right, yeah, I got to grab some stills of this. That's pretty amazing. Look at that thing. I thought that was a dragonfly, but it's birds and parrots. Yeah, that's a nice one. Good eye. Good eye, Chris. Yeah, just take a peek. Check in on what's going on. Sunny in downtown. Always sunny in Los Angeles. Screen name, I don't know why you're telling Fox LA to tell me to shoot the one at the end of the pool, but I think that was the one at the end of the pool. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes. You're an enchanted ice skating rink. Santa Anita, is it the, we're talking about the racetrack, right? Yeah. We're going to have to switch mountaintops probably, but yeah, we'll go over there. I love an enchanted ice skating rink. Yeah, we're going to check the hospital first, but yes, we'll do it. That's me. Did you want a weather shot? Hang on. Oh, no. Let me grab a white balance and we will. What do you want, downtown with the sunshine? Okay. We're doing a weather shot, Chris, just downtown. Okay, cool. 3-0. Nothing different. No cop cars on the road in front of it. Okay. Don't get too close. I think they wanted a wider shot. That's downtown Los Angeles, but for traffic, we're going to do copy all for the director. Bill, we will be 10 freeway, Boyle Heights. I'm going to be here. Thanksgiving. Copy. Want me to do a little slow, creepy push? Copy. I'll stop. Yes. Copy. Ooh. Right into the sun. Let's get a look at the sun. I'm doing the 10. That's 7 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, I already told him that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mention it when I talk to her. Hey, good morning, Maria. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of that haze out here, a little atmosphere. So that rain definitely going to be showing up here shortly. You're thinking it's going to be like early evening. Okay, I'm in for sure. And let's take a look at that 10 drive. This is going to be in the Boyle Heights area. Now those headlights are going to be the westbound. They're coming out of the Alhambra area, and they make their way over to that East LA interchange. This portion of the 10 looking really good. Either direction, moving along well. No crashes to talk about. We do know through the San Gabriel area, though, coming away from the 605 over to the 710, that portion, especially westbound, give yourself extra time. Really busy on the west moving side this morning. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. All right, let's break it up a little bit. Let's go do the 110 for the sponsored. I don't think you did. There'd be other helicopters over here too, wouldn't there? Uh-oh. Oh, no, those are just cars. I think Mario would know, too. I'm sure they would tell the... All right. Any tips for go to bed early? Hey, I got the joke. Screen name. Very clever. And JC, yeah, just go to bed early. This one, right there. And then, well, it's not anymore. It used to be. And that's my apartment right there. The first floor of residential. Drug lord. Can we park over by the Coliseum? FIFA. Let me try again. I'm just camera no happy this morning. Coming up on sponsored. He only shows it every day. Well, maybe not every day. That's my new apartment. And Ashley, quack, quack. Oh, we got time. People are talking smack about me, so I got to join the smack talking. So no, we don't have to move. Just stay here because I'm going to spin the camera back around. You can't see it because it's behind the hotel. That's my old apartment, and it's up over here. And then I also lived at, not that one. Maybe it was over this way. Is it that it? Oh my God, it looks so terrible from a distance. But yeah, so that apartment in the center of the screen, the one from the top, like center, that was my apartment for a long time. And then I lived on the top floor looking to the west for a little bit as well. Yes, I love downtown. Oh my God, you're like homeless people and the poo on the streets and nah, you know what? You guys keep believing all that. That's all I gotta say. Yamava! Family Guy. I was actually hoping they were going to bring Taggart Towers back, and I was seriously thinking about, because those were supposed to be condominiums, I was seriously thinking about buying in there. From the Netherlands. Good morning, Netherlands. No, that's real. Oh, we did. I did, but we will go do it as soon as we're done with this because we got that break because we don't have any traffic. But yes, I did forget. Thank you, Freddie. Yeah, we're doing sponsored on the 110, and then we'll go direct, barring any other breaking news. But thank you for reminding me because I did forget. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who's asking for all this stuff? I need names. I need names. I'm joking, I don't need names. Some lady. Huh? I don't know, when you said that, I kind of pictured the Monsters, Inc. lady. Always watching. I have important news. My phone is giving. Sponsored. It's going to be the 110, South Los Angeles. Ask me. Are we talking about willing to spend or have to spend? I'd be willing to spend $100,000, but I don't have $100,000. Staycation, da 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 da. Staycation, da da da, get away. Vacation, da 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 da. Staycation, da 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 da. Oh, I'm ready. Hey, we're doing all right, Bobby, and I'm going to join in. You know what? Willing to pay and can pay, I think, are two different things. I'd be willing to pay $100,000 for a great vacation, but I don't have $100,000 at all, not even close. It's probably going to be more like $550. Anyways, let's talk a little traffic. This traffic report brought to us by Jacoby and Myers Injury Lawyers. Maria tried to warn everybody. They're not listening. Take a look at that. Those freeways are full. People are making their way through that South Los Angeles area. That's going to be northbound, those headlights. From the 105 to the 10, no crashes, just a lot of people trying to get to work and or other places. But the rain's definitely coming, so you're probably going to be driving in that rain going home, so be safe on the ride home. Right now, though, very slow and go on the 110. Give yourself extra time. Let's take a look at some other traffic hotspots. Santa Anita, direct to, no stopping, best speed. Hey, Freddie, you out there? You must have forgotten we're supposed to do something in Santa Anita. We're going to go do that right now. I'm just reminding you. Just like me. 2 o'clock rolls around, don't care. No, not at all. I'm definitely going to be here. Enjoying the Thanksgiving with all the foxy people. Probably not. I don't know. Maybe on the weekend. I'm being serious. Maybe on the weekend. Yeah. What's in Kentucky? Oh, what was? Oh, you're gonna stay? Now you're working? Oh, okay. Cool. So you're going to do the staycation. You're going to do the staycation? Nice. Go by real quick. Let's see. Make sure that nothing's really changed. Actually, it looked like it thinned out. So maybe, I'm being serious, maybe it is going to be okay. What's up, Freddie? Yeah. What's the cross? Pasadena's the off? Okay. We'll see. It's kind of on the way back. Before you disappear, because you seem to be the direct line to that lady, at CBS. This is at Santa Anita, right? Okay. I have a feeling it's going to be hard to miss. I hope it's not inside the mall. The dot's not the location. The dot's the cat clinic. That's not the heading, no. Just go to the racetrack. I think it's this one. I'm reading it right now. I don't. What is this? $10:30. Okay. She's using a different radio. I think she's using FM1. So basically, get back to base, inhale some food, and then we need to go back out. Yeah. I know. Rich people crash. There's the winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, trucks. got us in the saddle? Got us in the saddle, 083? Copy all. Make sure you're sending this to CBS. This is their request. Please and thank you. Zero 084. If you guys are having problems with the signal, we're going to go ahead and shoot this. We're almost done, and we'll start heading off. I'll just refeed it. Copy all. Can't hear you. I can't hear you. What'd you say, Melissa? I can't. Try again in just a little bit. I can't make out a word you're saying. Either that or try using Freddie's mic. If it's really super important. I was doing the ice rink. I did the ice rink. All right. What are these? Dirty ice. You know, if she skates, it would be a lot better. There we go. Do a trick. Do like a backflip. Of course. There you go. There you go. Woo, yeah. Now I'm dizzy. I still can't hear you, Melissa. It's because we're right next to Mount Wilson. County General. County General. County General. We've been looking at County General all morning. There's no procession getting ready. Do you want us to go back? Because if you do, we need to go now. we're getting close to being out of fuel. We need to start heading back to base, but we also wanted to do 110 at Pasadena. I guess there's a bad crash right there on the way back. 110 Pasadena, Bill, 110 Pasadena. We've been shooting the hospital all morning. I'll put in 110 Pasadena. It's the Arroyo portion, so it's going to be north of downtown. There you go. That's the heading. I don't know. We're going to be there. I don't know. Hopefully we'll be there for traffic. Oh, I hear what. Okay, Melissa, I'm just getting text right now. Are you trying to tell us that the officer passed? Okay, all right. Yeah, we won't have. I don't know what you want to do. We can get fuel. We can do traffic right now, and then we'll get fuel back. That's the best we can do. That's all we can do. Because yeah, we're pretty much coming to bingo. Right. A minute 30, copy all. Shucks, we will not make the 110. Fudge. Are you sure it's a minute 30? Not like 3 minutes? All right. Yeah, we'll pick up. Make a beeline for the 10, please. Hard left, Chris. Hard left, Chris. Hard left, please. Get to the 10. We have a minute to the top to the traffic, and then return to base. And we're gonna get fuel, and we're gonna be copy all, Lisa. It's gonna be 10 freeway, Alhambra. God, why do they time these things so poorly? Hey, good morning, Maria. Yeah, this portion of the 10 looking pretty good, but this is the go after the slow. They were taking a look on the right side of the screen. That's going to be westbound lanes. We are in Alhambra right there, and you can see it is kind of moving pretty well from the Alhambra out to the Boyle Heights area, East Los Angeles, just touching on it. It is a pretty good drive, but there is a lot of slow coming away from the 605 this morning, especially the westbound making your way through the San Gabriels. So keep that one in mind. If eastbound is your drive from the Boyle Heights area out to the 605, actually a great drive, and as I understand it, it might actually even be good through the Covinas, but that's the eastbound. Westbound, definitely a little slow and go, high volume. Keep that in mind on your drive. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. All right, yep, for fuel, and then we probably got to get back for the procession, and then we have to kind of time it so that we can be over Dodgers for the turkey giveaway. Poiky. Oh, okay. Did they actually give a time? Melissa, the procession is literally like, what, 2 blocks? Because they're going from the they're going from the hospital to the morgue. I mean, it's going to be pretty quick. We probably can do both. That's true. Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Who is? Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because it's probably part of the giveaway. I wonder if they're going to land down there. That would be. I don't know where the turkey giveaway is because they still have it all set up for the Flog McGraw. Maybe it's in the, but they made it sound like a drive-through. I'll call. We'll try to time it because because I think Melissa's right. I mean, they never do this. You know, it isn't like they rush it. You know what I mean? Fabulous. Maximum transparency. That's the kind of transparency I like too. Yes. Yep. Yes. It is, Melissa. We just flew over it. There's a couple of Alhambra officers' vehicles parked, but they're on the other side of the road. It doesn't seem like a large enough group yet. Oh, and we just went through that. Our back arrow is 063, 063. I think we have cleared that little trouble spot, but we'll be landing here shortly. Back arrow 057. I forgot we put it in the saddle because we were up against Wilson. But anyways, yeah, we'll be landing shortly. I know I keep it up for the internet, and then we'll probably be back up. But yeah, I'll call you later. You know the drill. It'll probably be a Wilson. Probably be the Wilsons. ride and care. Now that's a sexy ride. Ba-ba-da-bum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Skybox TOC, we're on the ground, gonna knock it down.